The Muja pack has been into this bucket now for 3 days. The legs had been in those white buckets, I think for 2 or 3 months now, and I stuck them in this 3 days ago. Now the reason why I hadn't had the skull and the spine in water with the other stuff, I mean it would be done by now if it was because I did not have a bucket big enough for him. All I had was a little 5 liters. Well, these are 67-liter buckets from Walmart. I think they're 67 liters. Let's see, it says here somewhere. Yeah, 67 liters. They had them on sale for $8. So, for $8, I figured I definitely need some buckets this big for fleshing. So, there's the boy in there. He's coming along really, really nicely. I've been studying skeletons and putting them together for full articulation mounts, which is quite interesting, and I know how I'm going to do the rib cage and everything now, so I'm quite happy. But today's little project is going to be to sort out the legs, and I am definitely not looking forward to this, because as I said, it's been 2 or 3 months that these legs have been in the pantyhose, and you can see that slime, and that ball in the bottom is the decomposed flesh. I mean, this is a front leg. You can see the scapula there. So these bones are going to smell horrible. There's going to be a lot of slime to sort through. So, I mean, just moving it like that, I can smell the smell, and it's bad. But I'll get through it. It's well worth it to get this boy put back together. So what I have is a bucket full of water, and the bucket I will be rinsing them into. I'll be emptying the bucket into this, and then sorting it out over the cardboard. And I've got my scalpel blade to slit it open. I've got my tripod, so we're ready to go. The number one most important thing right now doing this, gloves. Definitely gloves, and you'll want to have several pairs in your pocket. Because we're going to be using a scalpel blade. If you break one, you definitely got to rinse your hands right away and get a new pair on. Alright, so we got our blade. This is number 11. It's not my most favorite blade for doing taxidermy tasks, but it's perfect for this task, because all I'm doing is ripping open the bags. Now, I really shouldn't be wearing flip-flops in this, but the only pair of shoes that I have right now are my work shoes. Just rescuing a bug out of the bucket. And I don't want to spill this stuff on my work shoes. So I figure I have no cuts on my feet. It's actually more sanitary if I drop anything on my feet to actually just wash my feet than to wash my shoes, especially where I work in a dining room. But anyway, let's see what's in this. See if it's ready. Just gonna see if the camera can see. Yeah. Alright, number one, I gotta rinse some of the slime off. That femur's definitely done, I can feel it. It's kind of red though. Okay, this foot's not quite ready. I can feel it. Still a lot of stuff holding that in. But there's a lot of... Let me see that. Yeah. This one needs more work. Definitely needs more work out of this foot. Alright, so we'll just lay that one down. Let's see. Yeah, this is a front one. Now this one I'm not quite sure. This one could be ready. I can see through that. You know, I think I might open this one. Right now I'm just sorting to see what's ready. Alright, this is another back foot. This one, let's see. Yeah, those toes. So hard to really tell. I think this one's ready too. Alright, let's see what the other front is like. Okay, it's in there. Alright, this is definitely ready as well. Okay, so now that we got this muddied, I think what we'll do is we'll open this front one first. I'm just going to put this back one back in there because that one, the toes are still very articulated. They're still there's lots of flesh still on that. Alright, let's open this one up. Okay, let's see what we got in here. Yeah, this one's ready. Just gonna dump this slush. I'm gonna fill it up with some cleaner stuff. So far, so good. I haven't spilled anything on my feet. Make sure you can see that. Okay. Alright, we'll go here. Alright, here's the scapula. It's actually very clean. There's a ding in that. That part is still in there, so you can probably still get away with using that. Let's see what we got going on here. Just slip this. That's pretty clean. So if we're working with the red tag, I'll have to look that up. Alright, we're going down into the knee now. There's a lot of cartilage right here. This is going to have to soak off anyway. Into the ankle bones, which I think is going to be hardest for me to do up. Alright, now here comes the real messy part. See that there? That used to be all of those toes in the foot. Well, they've still got a bit of connective tissues. Hello.
Hi. A bit stinky.
It's actually not as bad as I expected. Are you having problems?
No.
Here's end of the toe with the cloth.
Is this the ice mummy?
No, this is a Mujapak.
The what?
This is the guy from the beach.
Oh. Oh, okay. Mujapak?
Yep.
Is that what you're naming it?
Yep. It's Algonquin, and it means dog-tied. Thought it was only appropriate since he washed up on the neap tide, or dog-tied. I think I'm blooming nuts, don't you?
Oh. I know it.
Really tiny little bones on the feet.
Oh, boy. No, it doesn't. It kind of smells like salt water.
I think it's because he's been floating in it.
Yeah, could be.
bone. There's a lot of bones in the ankles.
Yeah. That's why when you have a broken ankle,
It's bad.
it's bad.
There we go. There's another one.
What are we going to have for supper?
I don't know. What do you want? Oh, my leg's falling asleep. I'm putting all my weight onto my left knee. Just so I know which leg this is. Throw that in there. There's no bones left in that. Okay.
Well, I'm finished.
You're finished?
Yeah.
You can't stand it anymore.
How's that look?
What, the car? Looks good with my paint job on it. And what you've done? You know, I'm thinking maybe I should leave the rest of it a little while. Because this still got a lot of the connective cartilage on it. I'm going to clean up this leg though. Now there's one here, I thought it was pretty good, this front one. But we'll take the red tag right now. We'll put the rest of him back. Gonna get another piece of cardboard and then see what we got in there. Yeah, this has definitely got to soak a bit longer. A lot of sand coming out of that. Yeah, there's no bones left in this piece. It's all skin and hair there. It's amazing how much hair and goop is actually in a foot. Yeah, when it boils right down to it. Okay, not a lot of bones in a foot. And there's his front leg. I think I'll give the other ones a couple more days to soak. Bit more water in that. And then leave this to sit out for a little while. Well, there's leg one done. Just got to give it a few more days of soaking off that soft tissues, and then it'll be ready to just fall right off.